Happy Wednesday.
Got a white boy on my roster, he be feeding me pasta and lobster. He just hit me up on Tuesday, like, what you doing, babe? Let me take you shopping. I told him, well, I'm a little busy. He said, damn, I'm in your city. But anyway, it's okay, hope you have a good day, I'ma see you by day 50. Then I told him, you treat me so well. He said, cash out Pazelle. Matter of fact, scratch that, I'ma see you a stack just cause you fine as hell. And I told him, well, thank you, baby. Anything for my favorite lady. Well, I gotta...
Our special guest today.
Hey y'all. I'm Brianna.
Hey.
Also known as Brie Symone. I am a YouTube influencer, social media content creator. I do YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that good jazz.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, hey y'all. I'm nervous as hell. I got social anxiety, so I don't really be talking to people like that. But
Motherfucking no!
y'all gonna give me today. What's up? What is it?
She gonna be fine, y'all. Tell her she gonna be fine. Okay, so she did introduce herself, and my question is for you, Miss Brie. And you want people to call you Brie out there, right?
Yeah.
Brie.
Or Brianna, whichever one is comfortable for y'all. That's okay.
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 Why did you decide to become a YouTube influencer?
I decided to become a YouTube influencer because I had lost a lot of weight. I had lost over the pandemic. I lost about 120 pounds.
Damn.
And then I was in a time where I wasn't happy at my job, and
Motherfucking no!
my support system at the time told me that I should pursue my dream and do my YouTube, and ever since then I just been doing it. Like, I feel like I've been vlogging more than doing weight loss, but I feel like people like to see every day and how authentic real life is and what people go through every day, like ups, downs, good things, bad things, good weight, bad weight, getting fat, getting skinny, whatever you want to say it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody goes through real life, and I feel like I'm a better me once I do YouTube. So
Yes.
yeah.
I think so too. And I actually watch her YouTube, and she is very real. It's real life, it's real emotions, and that's what she just said. Like, some people do want to see that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank
some
you.
people do want to see that. So she do her thing, y'all. Now, I do want to ask some stuff about YouTube, since we talking about YouTube, which you're so good at and you're doing good. You know, the accomplishments that you did so far. Let people know, as far as, you know, monetizing and different things that YouTube send you for just getting successful with YouTube right now.
I would say getting monetized was hard, child. Like, getting
Really?
monetized, yes, it took me 2 years.
Because people
to
think
get
it's easy.
No, that shit is the hardest. Like, it's easier to get subscribers than it is to get those hours that you need to get for the monetization. So it takes a very long time and a lot of dedication. It's real cliche because a lot of people say be consistent, but you have to be consistent. Like, I put out a video at least 2 to 3 times a week.
Wow.
So I can make sure I continue to get all the things that I need to progress in YouTube. It's so much easier to be a TikToker than to
Really?
be. Hell yeah. Because with YouTube, you have to really put out the content. Like, if you're a vlogger like me, you have to be consistent with the 30 minutes to an hour. TikTok, you can make a minute video and be done.
And be viral.
You know what I'm
and be done,
saying?
Yeah.
So TikTok is a little harder for me, I would say.
Why is that?
Because I'm a show everything type of person.
Oh.
I like to watch the 15 seconds or the 30 seconds, but me, I got so much to say and so much to do, so it's like,
Yeah. I see.
and I want to show everything. Like, not everything, let's not say that I don't want to show everything, but I want to show everything, if that makes sense.
What do you mean by that?
See what you said.
But being monetized was hard. It took me 2 years to do, and a lot of hard work. Like, a lot.
So for people that don't really know anything about YouTube, clearly, because they're not in it as an influencer. But those people, how would you like put it in a short brief of you have to get this amount of hours, you have to like, what do it takes like to get?
So they've cut it now to where now you only have to have like 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. Okay. When I first started, we had to have 1,000 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to get anything. So once they changed it, now they have like different statuses. The status that I'm in now, I can get paid from memberships, and also I'm able to get ads, like the little commercials.
Oh.
So I would get necessarily paid off of the commercials of people that want to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's hard. That part is hard to do. Like, to get sponsorships it's not easy. Like, you have to promote yourself sometimes to the person, to the companies. And then a lot of the times too, you want to work with people that you know sometimes, and that's hard to do too, because they feel like they don't have to give you an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't want to work with me. I've heard a lot of no's because they know me.
Wow.
But once I started to say, hey, I'm monetized, now people want to work with you. And it's like, hold on.
Right.
A few months ago when I had asked you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
So, I feel like just with YouTube, period, like, just be ready for the change all around. Be ready for the change all around. It ain't got nothing to do with monetization, but that's just got everything to do with monetization.
Yeah, it do. It almost give me the feel of like when people are respected a little bit more on Instagram when they're verified. Yeah. And it's almost like people pay to be verified. YouTube is a totally different ballgame. You can't just pay to get
You can't get
your way through the back door. You gotta go up the stairway. I'm sorry. You can't take the elevator. No, you cannot.
It's this one girl that I'm friends with on Facebook. Her name is Jessica Black something. I didn't even know she was a YouTuber, but she just got her 100K plaque.
Jessica Black. Yeah, they said it was.
She just got her 100K plaque. And I'm like, oh my God, I was so excited for her. I didn't even know she did YouTube. But that really inspired.
She was a TikToker.
She got 100,000 on YouTube, and that inspired me so much. Like, I'm like, okay, let me hurry up and get myself together and really do it, because now I see somebody that I've.
So she, what was the plaque number?
100,000 subscribers.
Okay, so what do she get now? What was?
I mean, they get their plaque. I don't know what else comes with it because I'm not there yet, but seeing her accomplish that really was just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really
the goal.
And it's not like just some fake shit that you see people that's already popular. Like, you really see her come from the ground up, just doing her Starbucks things and all this other stuff.
Right. I
was excited for her
because she's lit on TikTok too.
Yeah.
So she kind of really tackled all the social media. Yeah. That's what I want to get the level up to as well. Like, it's not just being comfortable with YouTube or be comfortable with TikTok, because everybody be scared of TikTok because you got to learn edits and transitions, honey, or you got to find somebody that's really good at it, honey. It's like you got to know how to get it all together with the TikToks. And some people be like, oh, it's too much time consuming.
For sure.
So how do you feel about TikTok, honestly?
No, I mean, I don't mind TikTok. I do TikTok every once in a while when I really like, oh, let me post something on here. I don't have many followers on TikTok. I'm not a consistent one. I'm more a consistent watcher than I am a person on there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into it too.
My daughter loves TikTok. Like, she's just an influencer on there. But me, I'm like, I'm not doing it yet. I got enough time.
I know, that's what I was like.
YouTube, I'm cool on that.
Yes, it's tedious to me. It'd be like so tedious. You be like,
because you try to feel, like I was saying earlier, you try to fit everything in 160 seconds
video.
It's not so even capable.
It's
not for me.
And then you just gotta either just do pictures or like do like stuff that's already edited on there. So you be like, it's not free. Like, it's not giving me that free flow. But we'll get it to. We have to get to TikTok too. TikTok is around.
TikTok is a bag.
It is a bag. And people say once you get that following, it's like, it's so quick. Okay. So editing, right? Because you are a YouTuber. Like, how did you learn how to edit your own videos? How did you learn how to get it all in place to the point you vlogging, you editing, you know, you putting it out there yourself? Did you like study?
I watched a lot of YouTube videos.
That's really the answer, huh?
Yeah.
Like that's simple.
No around,
like it's like
I watched a lot of YouTube videos. Like still to this day, even with me being able to edit as well as I do for myself, only doing it for so long, I do a lot of research.
Now, did you go out and buy all the expensive stuff?
No,
and buy
I went
this
right to Fabula.
Wow.
My first mic was a little 5 Below mic. Like
what?
Like my first, even still stuff now. Like the selfie stick that I use is 5 Below, or the tripod that I got is from Walmart.
What?
I use my phone. Like,
you know, they have the new one that I just told my editor about, and he didn't even know. The tripod that the face recognition that everybody is posting, because it moves. It moves with you.
I saw that.
Yeah, everybody is going crazy on TikTok. Yeah. So I'm actually gonna order it though, because it moves with you. So I feel like that's pretty cool.
Let me know how it works.
That's pretty cool.
I feel like that's decent, but I'm more so a person that's in the car all the time, going somewhere,
okay. So you don't really need a moving.
Unless I'm in the house.
Unless you're in the house or something like that. Yeah.
Who cares about stuff? Like I don't. I'm cool with just moving my phone around, but I do want to order that because it do seems like it's real.
It do seem convenient.
Yeah,
it do. I'm like, because the girl, she was a truck driver. Mm-hmm. She was on the side of the road and she's changing her wheels and stuff. She got her face recognition, so it just moving as she just moving back and forth. I'm like, that's pretty dope.
Yeah. I mean, it's whatever you feel like you want to get for your YouTube. Yeah, get it. Like, I don't deny anybody of getting.
But you guys heard her. She said 5 Below, most of the products. Mm-hmm. So all these people that's trying to get into YouTube or get monetized by these social medias, you don't have to go out and spend $1,000, $2,000. This type of camera equipment. She said no, that's not.
You don't need all of that.
That's not the case.
You can get the things that you have. You can use the furniture around your house to prop up your phone.
Yeah, she was either dropping me gems and behind scenes. So. She's right. Like, it's more of just trying and take. It's like, I feel like we always have to do our due diligence. Like, we have to like actually put effort into be like, let me just Google, let me just actually see, instead of just thinking off of what I see or what I think
or what you think that you're not
really trying to
exactly really, and then you don't know with all of these bigger people too what they really have behind the scenes, because it looks nice doesn't mean that it's the most expensive stuff either.
Exactly. So that's
whatever makes you comfortable.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, that was good. That was some couple of good gems for us, because you know I'm still getting my foot wet, and a lot of people are still trying to build their stuff up. So we just don't know.
My mouth is dry as hell.
No, that's why I was like, you gotta have alkaline water ready. I was like, did you want some water? He's like, yes. So business talk. We still talking about the business. Where do you see yourself taking it as far as you can with YouTube, far as either, hey, I'm just going to stay in it, get myself up, get my checks from YouTube, get into the industry itself, or I'm just going to be a forever YouTube, getting my checks, and I'm cool with that? Because you got people that turn YouTubers into movie stars, into this, into that, because now they got another opportunity and they just take off of coming out like DC Fly and them other.
I look at myself as a brand. Like, I want to go outside of YouTube, of course. Like, I don't want to be like, no. Well, I ain't gonna say I don't want to, but I've never looked
not
at
like
myself
a skin
as
bone.
Like a little.
Well, I won't say skin bone,
not like that, but like
kind of
like who's like
internet.
No, I like the internet. You know what I'm saying? The internet is cool. But I do want to do things outside of just social media. I would like to own my own business one day.
Doing what?
I would like to. I've been trying for a few years, or thinking about doing t-shirts for a while. My sister does t-shirts. Hey girl, hey. She does t-shirts out in Indiana. I want to own my own gym. My goal.
I can see that. Definitely.
Yeah, my goal. I'm trying to lift up my glasses, child. I ain't even here. My goal, though, my ultimate goal is to open up a women's shelter.
Wow, that's beautiful.
But I would like it to be like apartment buildings.
Wow, like group homes almost. In a
Yeah,
sense
and
of,
so
but just for women.
growing up, me and my mom and my siblings, we had a hard time. And there was times where we were homeless.
I remember this story, but
it was times where we were homeless,
Yeah.
and a lot of people would deny us. And sorry to my mother if she's offended by anything, I'll tell her.
Don't be offended, mommy.
But it was times where we were homeless, and they wouldn't accept us because my brother was with us. And, you know, they don't allow men.
Yeah.
No matter how old we were, it was still just that rule.
Oh.
Thank God we had like church people and her car sometimes. Like we never slept in the car, but sometimes we would just be like, okay, if this is what we gotta do, this is what we gotta do.
Yeah.
But she always made a way for us to have somewhere to sleep at night, so thank God for that. I always wanted to like just make it to where it's apartment buildings, to where if they do have children, they'll be able to still have somewhere to go.
Or like maybe school too.
Yeah, and that way like I would let them stay there rent free for 6 months, so they'll be able to get on their feet, get a job, be able to save up money, and then after the 6 months, either you pay me or you gotta go. Like I ain't letting you stay for too long. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Like
So,
you see this in Chicago, or you just like feel like.
For right now, I see it in Chicago because I've done so much for. Like I've been on dates before, like years ago. Back when I was like 21, 22, and me and my ex at that time, we were walking down the street downtown, coming from TGI Fridays, and there was a lady there with her daughters outside. It was freezing cold, like brick cold, and I just gave them my food and just was like, I'm just sorry that this, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt bad because I already had one daughter. I had 2 kids at the time, so I just felt so bad because I wish I could take you to where I'm going so y'all can be safe. You know what I'm saying? So after that, it's just really put it in my mind to just really try to save up as much money as I can, look into nonprofits, and do the best that I can for these women out here.
Do y'all hear that? She gonna make me emotional, y'all. But no, I love that. I love activists. I love people that is here for the people and giving back to community the best they can, even if it come from some personal or just because they want to.
Yeah.
People need help. Like we need help out here. That's beautiful. Group homes actually is a good profitable situation because my mother was actually going to do that with my sister, and you know, getting money for the state. Also, you get other things as well when you do the not-for-profit as well, the grants and all that stuff. So it's really good business as well. So yeah. Any other ventures besides?
Nope. I ain't thought of nothing. That has been my ultimate goal, like for a long, long time. That has been my ultimate goal. Like, of course, I would like to. I thought about doing like trucking and things like that, but the ultimate goal for me, where my money goes, is just to make sure my children are happy and they don't have to need for anything, and that I can help other people as well.
Absolutely, I love that. All positive over here, y'all. So yeah, you mentioned you was a mother a couple of times when we were talking. So how old and how many?
Girl, grown ass kids. I have 2 children, a boy and a girl. L'Oreal and Simba. L'Oreal is, his real name is Brian, but I love Lion King. So I when he came home, I held him up in the sky and started singing that little Lion King song. He's a joy for sure. L'Oreal is becoming a teenager now. She's 12. He is 7. L'Oreal is a beautiful young lady. I love my children. I am happy to be their mama. And even though we're learning to be parents at this young age that we are in, because I'm only 31, so that's very young still.
Very young.
Being a mom has been such a beautiful journey, and my kids teach me so much every day. And it's beautiful to see them grow and learn them and be checked when I'm wrong, because I let them speak. So it's like, no, that ain't right. I apologize to them. I talk to them about real life things. They see you at your worst and they see you at your best. And I'm very, very thankful for them for accepting me at my worst and accepting me at my best. So being a mama
Don't get me emotional. I love that feel. Don't get me emotional because I'm a mother of 2 boys, and that motherhood. When we talk about motherhood and the trials and tribulations that we went through. Now I don't know your situation, but are you a single mother?
Yep. I was once. I had my daughter when I was 18 in high school. Shout out to her daddy.
You your daddy's son. Okay.
And my son, I was married when I had.
You was a married woman?
Yes, I was married for 2 years.
Oh.
Well, I was married for 5 years, separated for 2. We finally got divorced about a year ago, I believe, 2 years ago. But we were separated for 5 years before we got officially out of there. And it had nothing to do with us trying to work nothing out. Both of us was broke as fuck and didn't want to pay that money. Let's just say what it is. So, nobody wants to pay that money. But, and honestly, it wasn't even that much. We were just really like, we're cool where we was. Like, we didn't even really pay attention to it because he had a situation, I had a situation. It was really, and we're the best of friends. Shout out to him. I call him for everything. We are better.
That's beautiful to see. Good co-parenting.
It took a long time for all of us to get here. All of us.
It took how long would you say? Because when you think about co-parenting, it's a negative thing. It's this person ain't gonna agree. You gotta argue back and forth, and then
it depends on the people too. Though,
how long did you say it would take for you, or how long did it take for you guys in this?
It took me and my ex-husband up until about 2 years ago to get on good terms. As far as us not disrespecting each other.
And this is the husband for both of the babies?
No. I had a daughter in high school and a son during my marriage.
So your son, okay.
My son's dead.
It took him almost.
It took us a long time. It took us a long time, but he raised my son.
Don't get me wrong.
Okay. He raised my son. He had my son for 4 years. Mm-hmm. I just had my son for the last 2 years, so that's why I'm just like shout out to him because it did. He was the parent for a long time. Yeah. So I don't blame him for his
This is real right here. This real shit right here, y'all. This is what I love to see, how women are being, subtle and very vulnerable right now. Like, I'm just going to keep it 100, the way you being 100 about it. Like, it's not a negative thing. We're not talking about our men. I love this because it's always negative. This and that, baby daddies. And
I think a lot of times women, I'm not going to say women, I think a lot of times us as humans, period, like to point fingers at each other and don't take accountability for our own parts. I wasn't the best wife to him.
Hey, this so real right here. I'm listening. She just going off, fellas. She going off, fellas. Go ahead.
I wasn't. We wasn't the best to each other. Let's say that he wasn't the best husband for me. I wasn't the best wife for him. We were very young. We didn't know each other. We thought marriage was going to take away the problems we had yesterday. It just added on to the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We didn't like each other.
Bruh, come on now, dog.
He said we didn't like each other. Hold on, y'all. People interrupting. Go ahead.
We didn't like each other. We had a baby. And
wow.
Bruh, come on, man.
You didn't like each other. Hold on. Y'all see I'm working now. Stop calling me. Oh, my sound ain't right. Oh, that's what you're saying. Oh, okay, y'all. I'm sorry. Can y'all hear me? Lonnie, can you hear me now? Say something if you can hear me. But anyway, we gonna keep talking. So anyway, so we can't interrupt our YouTube video, y'all. Anyway, sorry, that's my camera, YouTube. Okay. So yes, y'all didn't like each other, so y'all just had a baby. So,
and his
what made
was really
you
churchy? That's what made us get married. I knew he was gonna ask that.
Yeah.
People ask that all the time. I have this conversation quite a few times.
Okay.
Thank God I'm healed. Okay. His family was real churchy, and we were living together, and I was pregnant, so you better marry this girl. And that's what he had to do. And that's what we did.
You know what? And I used to respect the men for that, because you think about the military men. You think about the men that, you know, I'm going to marry. We got the baby. That's traditional way. And I feel like you could just be honest too and not do that for y'all if it's just not that.
Yeah.
Without forcing it on because you don't want to be like, well, I don't want to be upset because she's going to be a baby mama. I don't want her to feel, but it may do some good if you just honest.
I'm okay with being a baby mama.
There's some girl be like, oh, I gotta be married.
As I've gotten old, because I'm not a. Now I hate when people are like, I'm not a baby mama. I'm whatever you want to call me, as long as you get these kids. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, yeah. So we are here. We were just continuing this conversation of that traditional way. Is it okay? Do you guys feel also to just be 100 with the situation and not just think, okay, I'm gonna be traditional, real churchy, got my family in my ear, I'm just gonna marry her, but this is not really what I want to do? Would you prefer just to be 100? It's not hurting my feelings. You just being honest on what you want to do.
I don't think, because we both were young.
Okay.
And we both didn't know what love was.
Really? Right.
Because we were, if you really think about it, I was 23. I was still fresh out of high school, for real. Like, not really living life, knowing what life is. You know what I'm saying? And then I had a baby at 18. So I have to be an adult. You see what I'm saying? And then, like, I got pregnant again at 23. Now I really have to be an adult. So for a man, sometimes they're like, now what do we do? I got my family saying this. It's not a thing of he didn't want to, because you can say no. Period. You don't have to do anything.
Right.
Like, he didn't really like propose and no shit, like get on one knee. I've been married but never proposed to.
How you? I'm saying how? Like, talk to me, bro.
Crazy. I was greasing his scalp and he said, let's get married. I said, alright. And then the next week we were planning a wedding. That happened 2 years later.
I mean, that's random, but
it was very, like, you know,
I mean,
it was what it was.
It was what it was.
But I loved him, but I wasn't in love with him.
What? What do you mean by that?
It's almost giving me like, wow, they rearranged the marriages for Coming to America type
No,
shit.
because
like,
it was
like
our choice. It was our choice.
Oh, it was your choice.
It was our choice, but we wanted to do it for him. I feel like he wanted to do it
for
to say he was a man. You know what I'm saying? We just had this conversation the other day.
Oh, really?
Like, legit.
That's funny.
He wanted to be a man, and that's what a man does: take care of home and be a husband, and this, that, and the third.
So, do you think, because there's no man around, we don't have no man perspectives right now, but y'all please comment. Do you think is that the right way to go, to just say, I'm being a man, I'm a man?
For some men. For some men, it might be. For some men, it might not be. Is it the smart thing to do on both parts? No. I'm not a person that's like, the man is wrong, or both of us play a part. At the end of the day, if you know you don't want to marry me, I have to understand that you don't want to marry me. I had a hard time with that too. So for him, it probably was like, is she not going to let me see my child?
Right.
Because Brianna back then wasn't shit. Brianna today, though, come get these fucking kids. But Brianna back then, you don't know how I was going to be.
Yeah.
So maybe it was his thing of like, damn, I really want to be in my kid's life. So I have to be with this woman.
Subscribe to Miss YouTube Influencer Honey. She is a YouTube influencer. Don't get it twisted. So, can you please let them know where to find you and check you out, dear?
My YouTube is Brie Symone, BrieSymone. I think everything is all of them. My Instagram is Brianna. I'll send it because it's a lot of shit. It's underscores and all.
Don't worry, it's gonna be all. It's gonna be right next to her, so y'all gonna see all when we edit it. Yeah.
But I really appreciate you for having me.
Yes.
Thank you.
No problem. And we out.
Okay, bye.
In different area codes. He know what's up. Everywhere I go, every time I pop out, I call and they drop the low. Drop that fucking location. Cause I got hoes, might just be your bitch. In different area codes. She know what's up. Some of them bros, could be your dad. And I big pimpin' cause they know what's up.